So, grade 4, here we are in values class. It's good to be with you today. As we always do, let's go ahead and take our moment of mindfulness as we reset our brain to be able to be in this moment now. And let's go ahead and do our 5 breaths, my friends. So indeed, we breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold it. 2, 3, 4, 5, and let it go. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we do that again. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold it. 2, 3, 4, 5, and let it go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold it. 2, 3, 4, 5, and let it go. Well done, my friends. Today I want to talk about understanding. You know, right now I think we need a lot of understanding. But what is understanding? How would we describe it? How would we try to describe the word understanding? Let's say it's when we are aware of our surroundings, our relationships, and ourselves. It's when we're aware of our surroundings, our relationships, and ourselves. For example, are you aware of where you are doing your distance learning? Are there other people around? Are you in a place that you have quiet to concentrate? What do you understand about what is going on around you in your surroundings? Now let's think about understanding our relationships. Your brother, your sister, your mom or dad? Are they trying to work too? Are they feeling a little pressured? Are they calm? Are they peaceful? Are they happy? Are they stressed? Can you think of other people around you and how they're feeling? Maybe the idea of the mailman or people who are doing deliveries. What do you understand about the people around you? And then what do you understand about how you are feeling? You know, we are all trying new things with distance learning and being away from our friends. And some days are maybe better than others. And we're trying new things, and that has its challenges and accomplishments. This all requires a lot of understanding. Don't you agree? So I want to read a book about understanding others. And I think maybe we can try to be able to find examples of what understanding is. It asks the question, do you know about understanding others? Understanding others is knowing that your mom loves you, even if she scolds you sometimes. Knowing others can't always do the same things you can is understanding others. You're understanding others when you know that your baby brother cries a lot because he just can't talk yet. Knowing that your friend is just like you, even though his skin is a different color, is understanding others. letting someone be by themselves when they want to be is understanding others. You're understanding others when you know that even your big sister can have difficulty. You're understanding others when you know that your neighbor can't play with you on Saturday because he might go to a different church than yours. You're understanding others when you try not to hurt someone's feelings. Having your dad and telling him you missed him when he comes home from work is kindness. And playing checkers with your friend or your sister or brother is kindness and understanding others. And understanding others is setting the table for your mom even before she asks you. And understanding is thanking Grandma for a birthday present that she made just for you. Understanding others is telling someone you'll always be their friend. Understanding is taking your dog for a walk every so often because he feels pretty cooped up in the house. Understanding is teaching your brother or sister maybe to tie their shoes. Understanding is telling your mom that she's the best cook in the world when she's just baked you a special batch of cookies. Understanding is thinking about others. My friends, as we go through that, I think of the idea of the challenge sometimes that it is to understand. As we start kind of describing this, I have a little illustration up here to maybe help us to be able to know how to understand. I have a little guy here, and he says one of the things about understanding is thinking about what others are seeing and hearing. So think about your surroundings right now. What do you see around you? What do you think others are seeing around them? Do they need to be working? And are you not quite being very quiet? Or are you being very quiet because you understand that they need to work? What do they hear? Maybe it's different than what you are seeing and hearing. Are they in a different room? Are there different sounds around that maybe your mom is hearing that you are not? Do you think that you can understand what your mom's perspective is and what she is seeing or hearing? Understanding. Thinking about what others are seeing and hearing. This little guy over here, he says, thinking about others' feelings. So is there someone happy? Is there someone tired? Do you understand what they are feeling and maybe why? Is someone just not getting enough rest? Or is someone feeling happy because they just accomplished something? Or maybe you accomplished something and are feeling pretty happy. But if you all of a sudden get that accomplishment and go, woohoo! And your dad is trying to be able to work and that startles him, do you understand how it is that maybe your dad says, hey, knock it off, quiet down? My little guy over here, he says, thinking about others' likes and dislikes. So, thinking about our relationships and the other people around us. Do you know what other likes and dislikes are? What about what they particularly like and what maybe makes them happy? Are you helping them with that? Or what about knowing and understanding what they don't like. What are we learning from one another with all our differences? What are you learning about your family with all of our differences? The things that we like, the things that we don't like. And the last is thinking about what our experience is. You know, maybe it's easy for you to be distance learning, but is it for everyone? Can you understand maybe how some of your friends are feeling? Maybe some are having a harder time with some of the lessons or being able to do some of the things than you are. Can you understand their experience? My friends, understanding another person's perspective will allow us to be more tolerant, more patient with one another, and more loving towards them. If you get a piece of paper, I'm going to ask you to draw what's called a Venn diagram. And right here, I've drawn 2 circles that intersect right over the middle here in being able to do that. What I want to ask you to think about is I want you to think about someone you might not know very well. And as you think about them, think about who they are. Maybe they like to read. Maybe they really like math. Maybe you don't like to read very much, but you like spelling. Maybe you like science. But think about that person that you might not even know very well, but think about what you have in common. Do you both like ice cream? Do you both like chocolate? Do you both like to dance, to laugh, to listen to music, play video games? Think about the things that you have in common with each other. Can you understand that person? And now, with another piece of paper, I want you to do the same thing, but this time, I want you to do it for someone you know very well. So draw your 2 circles again in being able to do that. And this time, I want you to be able to write in the things of someone you know very well. Maybe it's a member of your family. How many things can you think of that are alike? And what is different? And what are you learning from them? My friends, that's a way that we practice understanding. That's a way that we practice our patience and our loving towards them. Indeed, today, it's a good way to practice understanding. So today, will you try and be more understanding with those around you and in your situation?